Hi, I'm Zareen Khan, and you're watching my show, Spices and Secrets. In today's episode, along with two recipes that I will be cooking, we have a celebrity photographer and a spunky young actress joining us for lunch. When our two guests arrive, we will talk about our connections at length. But before that, let's go to the kitchen where I will whip up a tasty vegetable biryani for you. So now we've got lit the fire. We are going to put some oil in it, about 3 tablespoons. And we have to parboil the rice as these vegetables are being cooked. Now the oil is hot, so I'm going to put our first few cloves, the Indian spices, and a few of these elaichis and the dalchinis. Now we pour in the onions. As soon as you see that the onions get light brown, just a bit pinkish, then you can add your adrak lasan. So I put in 1 heaped teaspoon of the adrak and 1 big teaspoon of the garlic. And mix this well into the onions. All this takes a little time, and one has to have the patience that it's all very well mixed and brown. Because if you add another item into this without this being brown, then the flavors won't merge evenly. So the onions are ready, and we start adding the vegetables. First go in the capsicum, the carrots, the cauliflowers, a little stir to mix it all. And then the beans and the peas. One more stir to mix all of this properly in. And last, we put in the potatoes. There, all the vegetables are in, what we require for the vegetable biryani. Now, we've got to mix this well. And then add the spices. About 2 teaspoons full of red chili powder. Then 1 teaspoon full of dhania powder and haldi powder. We've got to stir all of this well so that they mix all very properly. And then last, you add the tomatoes. The tomatoes release their own gravy, the juices, so sort of it allows it not to get stuck to the vessel. The last of the items, the vegetables, that go on to make this mixture. And we don't forget the salt. Salt is always to taste. We can sprinkle a little water. And close the lid and let it simmer in all its juices. Now, this dish is semi-cooked after about 15 minutes, and you can see that the vegetables are done, potatoes are done, but not completely. So, we have to open the lid. Ooh, lovely. And this is the right time. Just see that it doesn't touch at the bottom of the pan. And then we pour in the yogurt. It's looking really, really good. And now the last bit before we close it back again and allow it to cook completely. We put in the coriander, a lot of it. We add the green chilies. Now these are items, if you don't want it very spicy, you can add accordingly. We are going to add about 8 of these. 1 teaspoon of garam masala. Spread it around here. Oh, the flavors are so good. My vegetables are all ready and the rice is also ready and parboiled. I had it strained, took it off, had it strained and put it into this dish. First, the rice. Then add the vegetable. And the rice is sort of covered. The layer of that rice is covered. Now the final layer of the rice. Add a little of the pure ghee into this pan, 2 or 3 tablespoons of it. And let it heat. Okay, it's done. And this little bit of, this is just for the color difference a little bit. Biryani looks really good. Now I close this. So we put this layered dish of the biryani onto a very, very slow fire and leave it on dum for about 10 minutes till it's completely ready to be served. Now the biryani is done. Put it into the dish. And the final touch, a little bit of the coriander placed right on the top. So that's our vegetable biryani, absolutely fragrant and inviting. And if you've missed anything, here's the recap.
For vegetable biryani, in a pan, add half kg rice, water as required and parboil the rice. Once done, strain the rice and set it aside to cool. In another pan, 4 to 5 tablespoon oil, add 10 to 12 cloves, 8 to 10 cardamoms, 3 to 4 cinnamon sticks, 4 chopped onions and saute it till the onions turn pink. Add 1 teaspoon ginger paste, 1 teaspoon garlic paste, 2 diced capsicum, 1 diced carrots, 150-gram cauliflower florets and mix well. Add 150-gram French beans, 100-gram green peas, 2 diced potatoes, mix well and let it cook for 5 minutes. Then add the dry spices, 2 teaspoon red chili powder, 1 teaspoon coriander powder, 3/4 teaspoon turmeric powder and mix well so that all the veggies are well mixed along with the spices. Add 4 diced tomatoes, salt to taste, half cup water and let it simmer for 15 minutes till the veggies get semi-cooked. Add 150 ml yogurt and add finely chopped fresh coriander, 7 to 8 whole green chilies, 1 teaspoon garam masala and cook it for 5 minutes on slow fire. Then add the veggies over it in layers till the rice and veggies get over. Pour some hot ghee and the gravy over the last layer and place it on slow fire for 10 minutes. Garnish the dish with fresh coriander. Your vegetable biryani is ready to be served.
In our next segment, we will prepare aloo gosh with our celebrity guest. So we'll be back after a break.